How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of Jason's Realm here, and today I am here bringing you guys our NFL Week 11 predictions. Now, without further ado, if you guys like what you see here, smash like, smash subscribe, all that fun stuff, and let's just go ahead and jump right into this. So up first, we got Thursday Night Football between the Tennessee Titans and the Green Bay Packers. The Packers winning a big game last week, whereas the Titans barely beating the Broncos. Both these teams not looking too hot going into this game. I think it's going to be closer than all of us expect. But actually all four of us, me, PDF, David, and HD, we're all picking the Titans because the Titans seem to maybe be just the better team right now. We'll have to see what happens, though. Up next, we got the Chicago Bears against the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta. This game looking to be a tough-fought one. You have the Atlanta Falcons trying to maintain relevance in the division, whereas the Chicago Bears have been playing some of their best football recently, as Justin Fields has really been growing into his own. And it's just going to be an interesting game to watch in Atlanta. That being said, HD is lone wolfing the Falcons. The rest of us got the Bears in this tough, hard-fought game. Up next, we got the Carolina Panthers strolling into Baltimore to get their butt handed to them against the Ravens. I'm not even going to exaggerate. We all got the Ravens on this one. The Ravens just seem to be the better team. The Panthers have been struggling. They've been in a quarterback carousel for the past 3-4 years. So have fun with that. They have no stability, whereas the Ravens have a young quarterback who is trying to get himself a huge payday, and he is doing just that, and he's going to dominate against the Panthers. Up next, we got the Cleveland Brownies going to Buffalo to play in 3 feet of snow or more against the Buffalo Bills. This game looking to be an interesting game, but we all got the Bills, as they seem to be the better team going into this. They've been playing strong football, great football, playing a great game against Minnesota last week. Unfortunately, we're not going to be privileged to such games this week. Not against the Browns, that ain't going to happen. But the Browns just now getting Deshaun Watson back in practice. He will be coming back next week officially. But that's just going to be a domination game. Up next, we got the Washington Commies going to Houston to play the Texans. No dancing around the bush. We all got the Commies because they just are the better team right now, beating the undefeated Eagles that are now defeated. And the Texans are tanking for the number 1 overall pick to replace Davis Mills. So we'll have to see what happens there, but it's just going to be sheer domination by Washington. Taylor Heinicke has really been playing well. Like I said before, make Heinicke the starter already. This man is playing some great football in relief. Give him the keys to the mansion. But Washington seems to be reluctant. Up next, we got the Philadelphia Eagles going down to Indianapolis to play the Colts. The Eagles just losing their first game last week. The Colts winning last week, but having a rookie head coach. We all got the Eagles on this. It's no contest. The Eagles are just going to come in and steamroll the Colts. No doubt. Up next, we got the New York Jets going up to Foxborough to play the Patriots. This game, we all got the Jets except for David having the Patriots, lone wolfing them. And just the Jets have been playing great football. The big issue is that maybe Zach Wilson's not the guy up there. He's more of a game manager as opposed to anything else. So we'll have to see how the Jets fare there, but it's going to be a fun game to watch nonetheless. Up next, we got the LA Rams going to New Orleans to play the Saints, and PDF picks the Saints, the rest of us pick the Rams. They have to win eventually, right? Right? Yeah, right. We're not going to completely crap the bed 3 times and give the Lions the number 1 overall pick, right? I don't know. The Rams are just kind of hopeless right now, but the Saints also not having anything going for them. Let's just move on. Up next, we got the Detroit Lions going to New York to play the Giants. The Giants playing some dominating football recently, but last week not dominating a team they should have in the Texans. It's a cause for concern for this game, but the Lions don't win 3 straight. Let's just be real. We all have the Giants, because Detroit. I was close to picking Detroit, but they're not going to win 3 straight. That's lunacy. That's just straight lunacy. So the Giants are going to just win. Probably a close game, though, I would imagine. Up next, we got the Las Vegas Raiders going to Denver to play the Broncos. PDF lone wolfing the Broncos. The rest of us got the Raiders. This game is going to be between 2 AFC West franchises that are really struggling when they really have no reason to. The Broncos have Russell Wilson, and he has a strong receiving core to work with, but he's doing nothing. Meanwhile, the Raiders had everything going for them this year. They were in close games last year, a little bit more experience, and they win those games, and they're losing even more of them. So this will be a fun game to watch, but it's probably going to be a low-scoring, just sloppy game, I would imagine. Up next, we have the Dallas Cowboys going to Minnesota to play the Vikings. This game going to be between the Dallas Cowboys struggling recently, and the Vikings just coming off a huge win in the past. Or not in the past, but just last week against the Bills. But we all got the Vikings, except for HD picking the Cowboys, because an 8-game win streak is a stupid long win streak. You see, the last 8-game win streak was snapped when the Eagles lost. So, fun fact there. But we have to see what this game will bring. The Cowboys desperate for a win, trying to stay somewhat relevant in that division. Because if they lose this week and the Commanders win, they are tied with the Commanders for last place in the NFC East. But the way that division's going, that whole division could go to the playoffs. Up next, we got the Cincinnati Bungles going into Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. This game looking to be an interesting game, but the Bengals using their whites. Actually, it's going to be the light versus the dark, because the Steelers are wearing their color rush, which is just straight black with yellow numbering, whereas the Bengals are wearing their straight white unis with black numbering. So that's going to be interesting to see, including the white helmets, too. I'm looking forward to seeing that. But not sure if I'll get that game out here. I'll probably end up getting Dallas, Minnesota, because that's really going to be a good game. But yeah, we all have the Bengals winning this one. They're just the better team. Just no doubt about it. Up next, we got Sunday Night Football between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. And this game is going to be probably just a blowout in favor of the Chiefs. The Chiefs play much better football than the Chargers. We all have the Chiefs, but they just play better football than the Chargers. There's just not a doubt in my mind about that fact. Because all the Chargers do is they get ahead and then they just can't finish. The Chiefs just dominate their opponents. And that's what we're expecting to see on Sunday Night Football. And last but not least, we got Monday Night Football between the San Francisco 49ers against the Arizona Cardinals. The Niners coming off a big win last week. The Cardinals with also a big win of their own. And that being said, though, the Cardinals are the worst team. We all got the Niners. It's just no doubt. The Niners are just going to go into Glendale and just dominate. But yeah, I guess that wraps up our predictions this week. Also, as a heads up, I will not, unfortunately, be streaming coverage of Thursday Night Football. I need to do a couple of things. I have to finish up preparations for JA in a day tomorrow. So I have a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it because I need to be up early tomorrow as well. So I'm sorry about that, but we will be back on the streams with Sunday Night Football. I might see if I can go live after work tomorrow, potentially. And just, chill, maybe play some Jackbox or something. But yeah, I guess we'll see you guys later. Peace out and have a good one.